Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Metro police are investigating a shooting by an officer in the East Las Vegas Valley. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7 tonight. I'm Lena Bleets. We begin with top stories sponsored by Nevada Hand's Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. A man is hospitalized after police say an officer shot him during a foot chase in East Las Vegas earlier today. Metro said officers found a vehicle with a stolen license plate, which then sped off to an apartment complex on Tropicana Avenue near Nellis Boulevard. Police say the driver and passenger got out of the car and ran away.
Shortly after, the male subject was located near a building. When the officer rounded the corner, the subject was pointing a firearm at the officer, causing the officer to discharge his duty weapon, striking the subject.
Metro said both people were taken into custody. A teen accused of terrorism tried to get one of the charges against him dropped, but a judge rejected that effort. An attorney for 17-year-old Joshua Robles argued that he had posted a prayer, which is protected by the First Amendment. But prosecutors said the post was soliciting support for acts of terrorism. Robles is accused of plotting attacks against Governor Joe Lombardo and President Joe Biden and collecting bomb-making components. He has pleaded not guilty. A new gun detection system is being used by a casino in Oklahoma, but not in Nevada. 7 at 7 anchor Cynthia Puga tells us why.
A tribal casino in Oklahoma is believed to be the first in the U.S. to use Zero Eyes, an app that uses AI and casino surveillance video to detect patrons carrying firearms. But an industry told the Review-Journal Nevada casinos would not be able to use Zero Eyes since third parties are prohibited from monitoring casino cameras.
Another thing that's problematic is that the expense of having that many cameras, that much software to attach to them, makes it maybe a little bit expensive and prohibitive.
Zero Eyes demonstrated its system recently at the Horseshoe, and now the RTC is using the app at its transit centers.
In weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. A wind advisory will go into effect at midnight tonight until 11 p.m. Friday night, and we're looking at an overnight temperature around 60 degrees with winds of 25 to 35 miles per hour. Warming up tomorrow to a high of 72 degrees with a low of 61. More strong winds are expected at around 26 miles per hour. And this weekend, the sunny skies return with a high of 77 and low of 55 on Saturday, and a high of 79 and low of 56 on Sunday. Taking a peek at next week, highs in the 80s return on Monday with lows in the upper 50s and low 60s all week. In business, brought to you by G-Bank, your best banking experience ever. The city of Las Vegas is putting the Cashman Center on the auction block. The 50-acre site on North Las Vegas Boulevard will be auctioned off November 12th through the 19th at energynet.com. The land was appraised at about $34 million, and bidding will begin at that number, according to the City Council, which approved the measure on Wednesday. The entire center is being sold, including Cashman Field, the theater, warehouse showrooms, and parking lots.
Sports, sponsored by PT's Taverns, your place to watch all the sports action. With over 65 locations, there's a PT's near you. Visit ptstavern.com. Fresh off of an appearance in the Mountain West and NIT tournaments, the Runnin' Rebels remain hungry and with a calculated approach to the tournament this year.
Conference play, anything before that is just out the window. You lose one game and you're out, so it's just a completely new season. So you have to bring your best every single game in the Mountain West tournament. So yeah, it's a completely new season in the Mountain West tournament.
In Health, brought to you by Centerwell Senior Primary Care. Discover primary care focused on you. A Mississippi woman filed a lawsuit saying she suffered permanent scarring because of bed bugs at the Strat. LVRJ Casinos and Gaming reporter David Danzis tells us what she says happened.
Crystal Naylor woke up one morning after itching and scratching all night. When she looked down, she saw a series of welts all over her left side and on her buttocks. After scratching for several days, it left her with permanent scarring all over her body.
Representatives for the Strat declined to comment.
Vegas Nation brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app today. All eyes will be on the Raiders wide receivers and how they step up in the absence of not just Devontae Adams, but possibly Jacoby Myers, who has not been at practice this week. Trey Tucker spoke on how ready he is for his moment.
For me, I was so fortunate to have both of those guys. Well, obviously Cope's still here, but Tay as well, to be able to sit back and learn, but also be a leader in my own way, so that when a time like this comes, it's just it's natural. And I step up to be, not just these guys are out, so I have to do that, but it's just kind of naturally built.
Sports betting brought to you by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. The Bills are the biggest favorites on the NFL Week 7 betting board at -9.5 over the Titans at the Westgate Superbook. In other Sunday games, the Commanders are 8-point favorites over the Panthers, and the Rams are favored by 6.5 over the Raiders. In a Super Bowl rematch, the 49ers are 1.5-point home favorites over the Chiefs. The undefeated Vikings are also 1.5 home favorites over the Lions, and the Jets are 2-point road favorites over the Steelers on Sunday Night Football.
In lifestyle news, brought to you by LV Craft Shows, has been bringing you the finest craft and gift shows since 1999. Visit lvcraftshows.com for our upcoming events. Former boxer Floyd Mayweather is selling his Las Vegas mansion. The Southern Highlands house is priced at $12.5 million and measures almost 13,000 square feet. It has 5 bedrooms, 8 bathrooms, a 5-car garage, a putting green, and an outdoor kitchen. And real estate agent Matt Altman says it has something he's never seen before, a 2-story movie theater with 2 screens. Now for entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's, with live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. A milestone for fantasy as the hit show celebrates its 25th anniversary at the Luxor. Before they hit the stage last night, the dancers of the Female Revue received a key to the Strip from Clark County. The ladies debuted new numbers choreographed by celebrity talent Mandy Moore and former cast member Yessie Burgess. They say reaching this milestone has been an honor.
First moved to Las Vegas, I remember seeing the billboards and seeing all of the gorgeous women and thinking, oh, I would only dream of being one of those girls one day. And I am so fortunate to have worked for the show for over 10 years. I'm over the moon. It's everything. It's my life, it's my family, my friends, it's everything.
Thanks for watching 7 at 7 tonight. Watch 7 at 7 twice a day, Monday through Friday, and search Review Journal to follow us on your favorite streaming platform. But before we leave you, here's a look at the Atlas Comet, photographed by RJ photo editor Sam Morris at the 7 Magic Mountains off I-15. The comet is coming toward Earth and will make its closest pass on Saturday. Then it won't return for 80,000 years. But we'll see you tomorrow morning for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.